Hello again, everybody. We are Wayback Sports Cards. We're back again. Another box break. We are doing Sportflics baseball yet again. A few weeks ago, we did the 1994 Sportflics, Sportflic 2000, I believe it's called, box break. And we did get a comment in the feed with somebody requesting that we open 1990 Sportflics. And I was able to find this box relatively cheap on eBay. I believe it was under 20 bucks shipped, or around 20 bucks shipped. I forget the exact amount, but we did get this fairly cheap. So we're happy to bring this to you. Cheap and junk wax. Those are our two key phrases here on the channel. So we're happy to bring more junk wax to you. This is 1990 Sportflics baseball. Before we get into this, it is a 250 card set. As you can see here, 3 superstar cards and 2 trivia cards per pack. So 3 cards times 36. We're talking about 108 player cards and about 72 motion trivia cards. So we won't be able to complete the 250 card set is what I'm getting at here. No rookie cards here. There's no inserts. This is just 250 cards. With that short kind of roster or number of cards, we can expect to find more superstars than commons here. There are some common players for sure, but this is not the traditional 1990 top set where you got 792 cards and 90% of them are commons, players you never heard of. So we should get a fair share of superstar players here. So with that said, we are going to open these packs and get going here. These don't look or sound bricked too bad. As I open these, I'll show you, and as I open this pack here, Mickey Tattleton, the first card we have here. And you can see the card front features, 2 player photos, which are interlaced. So it looks like, you get the swing and the follow through for Mickey Tattleton here. So, it gives the impression that of an animation on the card. So Mickey Tattleton, and you see as I move it, catcher 14 at the bottom, and then Baltimore Orioles. So, and then the border looks like it has a little motion, or a little motion there with the colors changing. So neat feature there. And then on the back, color photo on the top half, team logo, his jersey number and position, some personal stats right below his name, and then it looks like it just shows the 1989 statistics with his career totals and a blurb. And let's just move along here to the next one. Glenn Davis, same thing. So 1989 career stats, career totals, and then a little blurb with some key info on Glenn Davis there. And then we get these trivia cards, 2 trivia cards, and I'm going to feature some of these on my Instagram feed. These are kind of cool. I don't remember these, to be honest with you, but 2 trivia cards right there. So I will stack those up. So first pack, kind of a bust. Mickey Tattleton, Glenn Davis, Kelly Gruber, but all semi-stars of the day. So all players I've heard of, all players who had a pretty good career, actually. I'm going to keep going here. And I'm going to move my garbage here so I can get rid of these packs. Jeff Treadway, Dwayne Ward, 2 more trivia cards, and a Dave Gallagher. So off to a rough start here in terms of star players. But I do see our luck changing right there as the 2 trivia cards fall out. George Brett, Hall of Famer. Bip Roberts, long time, really good player for a long time. And Cal Ripken Jr. So two nice cards there. So that's worth keeping, as I see these packs are leaving a bunch of debris on my desk, which I'll have to clean when this is all said and done. Oh, the packs seem to be bricked together, but the cards don't seem to be, just because of the because of this texture on the front. But with that said, this card does look a little damaged in terms of, you could see it right here at the top there. The plastic is kind of peeling away from the, peeling away. So hopefully that doesn't seem to, there's Canseco, and you see it a little bit in the corner there. None of these cards are probably going to be top candidates for grading. I'm going to take another look at the Brett. You can see, yeah, up in the right-hand corner, the Ripken has it too. So this might be something we see throughout with the cards kind of coming apart. So that could just be a function of these having been in storage for a long time, maybe not stored in the right, in the proper condition. But again, you're not spending a ton of money on these cards, but you know, something to be aware of if you're going to buy these moving forward, that they're not going to stick quite as well. Jim Eisenreich, Jack Clark's got the separation there, and you can see there's just the card without the and there's with the, and Gary Sheffield, second year card of Gary Sheffield. So that's a keeper right there. And again, the packs are bricking together. Dave Righetti, Rags. David Cohn with the Mets. Trivia card, Mike Moore. I think I only saw one trivia card there. Oh, there's one here. Jose Uribe, Bill Spires, and Dan Gladden. Pat Tabler, Keith Hernandez, nice card there. Keith Hernandez, Met great, 1979, NL MVP with the Cardinals. Super underrated career. Borderline Hall of Famer, to be quite honest with you, is Keith Hernandez. Great broadcaster with the SNY in New York right now. Carlos Martinez, Roger McDowell, and Jim Abbott. And again, these cards are just not holding the plastic, not holding the not holding the plastic lenticular. I think the lenticular is the word I'm looking for. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer. Bobby Thigpen, 50 he of the 50 save season. Trivia cards, and Gary Gaetti. So again, I wouldn't go paying more than $20 for anything like this. This is you know, you're not going to get. Craig Biggio had his rookie card in Topps 89. So second year BGO, and he's a Hall of Famer. And Kevin Seitzer, nice long career, most notably with the Royals. I spy Rocket there. Joe Orsulak, Joe Magrain, trivia cards, and there's the Rocket, Roger Clemens. Firing rear and back and follow through after the pitch. Terry Steinbach, Joe Carter, still with the Indians there, hadn't quite made his way to Toronto, and Mike Henneman. And you can see as I'm trying to, these packs are all kind of bricked together. So these may not have been stored in the best condition, but we're more in it for the break. Here's Tom Henke, longtime Blue Jay closer. Benny Santiago, a couple of trivia cards, and a Keith Moreland card. So actually quite surprised here. I'm not finding as many star players as I was originally hoping for, but maybe our luck will change. Jeff Reardon, Mark Langston, and Andres Galarraga. Hold on to Reardon and Galarraga. Oh, Barry Bonds coming out here. Jim Deshaies with the Astros, Harold Reynolds. Trivia, and Barry Lamar Bonds in all his Pittsburgh Pirate glory right there. Scott Bankhead, Mike Devereaux, and Johnny Franco. I am kind of curious to see how many different trivia cards there are. 2 per pack. Curious to see how many different ones we find there. Charlie Hayes there with the Phillies, later with the Yankees and the Rockies. Hojo, Howard Johnson, 30-30 guy. And actually, I'm stuck a little bit. And Von Hayes, Philly legend. Brian Harvey, Kevin Elster, and Vince Coleman, perennial National League stolen base leader at this time. He was basically winning the stolen base crown every year while Ricky Henderson was winning it in the American League. Dean Palmer, Sid Fernandez, and Rob Deere. He of the 3 outcomes: walk, strikeout, or home run. Ahead of his time, was he, Rob Deere? Danny Darwin, Mitch Williams, and Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart, a longtime Athletics ace pitcher. Part of the A's championship team in '89, and part of the team, and he was on the team that lost. Actually, the A's lost in '88 to the Dodgers. They won in '89, and they lost in '90. So the A's had a chance for a three-peat there. Dale Murphy here. So all in all, being about halfway through, to be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed with Sportflics 90. Wish the condition of these cards was a little better, but and I wish the player selection was actually a little better here too, or maybe we're just having some bad luck. As I say that, I find Robin Yount, he of the 3000 Hit Club, and a Todd Benzinger. But, you know, when you buy these cards, you're not buying, I mean, especially when you buy Sportflics 90, you're not buying it for the, you're not really buying it for the money. You're really buying it for the memories. I mean, I remember finding a bunch of these cards in those rack packs you would buy at Toys R Us that would have a hodgepodge of baseball cards in them. You'd find a random Sportflic in there. You know, that's kind of what these are. Danny Tartabull, George Bell, and Mark Grace. John Crook with the Phillies, Dave Stieb, ace pitcher with the Blue Jays, and Jesse Barfield with the Yankees. Jesse Barfield, part of some pretty rough Yankee teams there in the late 80s, early 90s. Early career Kurt Schilling right there. Hold on to that, although I'm not his biggest fan. Chili Davis just got fired as Mets hitting coach recently. And Will Clark, Will the Thrill. And you get to see that great classic Will Clark swing right there. Great thing about these packs is 5 cards. You get through them pretty fast. Just a few more to go. Mookie Wilson, Ozzie Smith, Wizard of Oz, swinging the bat. And a Greg Jeffries, hobby darling in 1989-90. Never quite panned out, but there he is, Greg Jeffries. You probably would have been thrilled if you found that in a pack in 1990. Today, it's basically a common. Jeff Ballard, Devon White, great career. Devon White finally moved over to the Blue Jays I think about a year or two later from this, and won a couple of championships with the Blue Jays. Devon White, super underrated center fielder. Rafael Palmeiro. There we go. A Raffy card there. A Robin Ventura. Matt Williams. And Brett Saberhagen. Former Cy Young Award winner there. Dwight Evans, nice card there. Lonnie Smith, long career. He's with the Braves here. And Sweet Lou Whitaker. Talk about underrated players, Lou Whitaker. Dwight Evans for that matter too. Neither are in the Hall of Fame. You could argue both should be. All right, next pack, Ed Whitson with the Padres here. Walt Weiss, shortstop. And Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn, unfortunately not with us anymore. One of the greatest hitters of all time. Dion Sanders, nice. Two-sport athlete here, Dion Sanders, playing with the Falcons and with the Yankees. That's an awesome card. I like that. Rock Reigns, Hall of Famer. And Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. Maybe not everybody's favorite player these days. If you've been following the news here in early 2021. Not going to get into it here. Kenny Rogers. Randy Johnson, nice. Second-year card of Randy Johnson. His rookie card you could find in 89 Tops. When he was with the Expos. It looks like he had already moved over to the Mariners here in 90. And Dan Plesac, longtime relief pitcher. I remember him more as a reliever. I think he was a starter for a while. Start this one off with Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux, Kevin Brown, and Eric Davis. Huge hero there in Cincinnati there in the late 80s. Early 90s, Eric Davis. And last pack here, we've got Scott Coolbaugh, Ramon Martinez, and Pete O'Brien. Complete dud on the last pack. But since we're only about 17 minutes in, I am going to walk through some of the bigger hits in the box. Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Alomar, Tim Raines, Dion, Tony Gwynn, Dwight Evans, Lou Whitaker, Raffy, Ozzie Smith, Will Clark, Kurt Schilling, Robin Yount, Dale Murphy, Johnny Franco, Barry Bonds, probably the key card there, Jeff Reardon, Andres Galarraga, Joe Carter, The Rocket, Roger Clemens, Craig Biggio, Harold Baines, Keith Hernandez, David Cone, Gary Sheffield, Canseco, George Brett, and Cal Ripken. So, hoping for a Griffey in here. Didn't find one. You can kind of see, here, comparison of the cards I collect, or players I collect, and those I don't over here. So, not the best ratio of stars to commons. I actually expected a better one, but there we are. And then with that said, I'm just going to move these in. All of the trivia cards that I have uncovered here, and I'm going to slide them into the frame here. Quite a few to go through. I'm going to post some of these onto the Instagram feed and my stories. Definitely feel free to join in on the trivia there. And with that wraps it up here for Wayback Sports Cards and 1990 Sportflics, or Sportflics. And with that, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. Have you opened any Sportflics recently? What are your thoughts? Are there any other junk wax boxes that you'd like to see opened on this channel? definitely let us know that. We'll try to find it. We'll try to post it on this feed. We're looking to hear from you guys. So please pass the word along. Tell your friends, subscribe, rate, review. Definitely appreciate your support. With that, we are going to sign off. Have a great day. We're Wayback Sports Cards, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody.